Welcome to the Fast 5-minute recap of Gamescom. Let's get started. Everywhere, from former GTA 5 developer and his new studio, Everywhere appears to be a strange attempt at a gaming hangout with footage showing colorful and vibrant characters to racing and too dark and gritty. He refused to give a genre, but emphasized player feedback was going to be incredibly important in shaping the game. Expect playtests in 2023. Dune Awakening, an open-world survival MMO set in the Dune universe, was announced. Early access is expected to come in 2023, but no official announcement in that regard was made. PlayStation announced the new DualSense Edge controller. It's essentially the PlayStation version of the Xbox Pro controller. The Callisto Protocol will be coming out on December 2nd, 2022, and new gameplay was shown off. Lords of the Fallen, a sequel to the original Lord of the Fallen game, has been announced to still be in development and being worked on. Moving Out 2 was shown off. Hogwarts Legacy showcased a new trailer on the expected story beats. Pre-orders open August 25th and the game releases in February. New Tales from the Borderlands was announced. Telltale-style game being done in Gearbox Studios, Quebec. The game is released on October 21st. Dying Light Staying Human is releasing an expansion. Tortuga Pirate's Life was announced for all platforms. Marauders is coming to Steam Early Access in October. Destiny 2 showed off the Lightfall expansion and it is now in the Epic Game Store. Sonic Frontiers is looking pretty decent and showed off a new trailer. Under the Waves, a narrative game coming in 2023 from Parallel Studio and being published by Quantic Dream. Goat Simulator 3 showed off some gameplay and it's about what you'd expect. Goats, Explosions, and Mayhem. The game releases on November 17th, 2022. Return to Monkey Island showed off some more details. The series creator Ron Gilbert has returned to work on the game. It is releasing on September 19th. Pre-orders open now and will be on PC and Switch. Moonbreaker, a new game from the developers of Subnautica, is a turn-based RPG where you can paint and customize the characters like actual miniatures. Brandon Sanderson is involved in writing the story. Early access begins on September 29th. Friends vs. Friends, a crazy card game where you fight against friends. It essentially looks like Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories card fighting system, but with guns. Lies of P is a very From Software style game, not from Software. Xbox Game Pass Day 1, it is a unique Cyberpunk 1800 style single player game. It releases in 2023 on all platforms. Stranded Alien Dawn showed off a cinematic and alpha gameplay footage. The game will release in early access this October. Atlas Has Fallen, a cinematic trailer was shown off. That gave us a good idea of the world. However, even though it's a desert environment, it is not an empty one. There are tons of ruins, unique environment. It's the best desert game I've seen since the Prince of Persia games. Atlas Fallen comes in 2023. Homeworld 3, a classic space RTS, is returning with a new entry. It looks gorgeous and will launch in the first half of 2023. Genshin Impact is releasing its version 3.0. Showed off a nice gameplay trailer for that. Also from the Genshin devs, they showed off Honkai Star Rail. Very interesting game, keep an eye out for it in 2023. High on Life showed off gameplay from a boss fight and it's releasing in December. Hard Space Shipbreaker is already on PC and coming to consoles September 20th. The Expanse Telltale series showed off pre-alpha gameplay and has a release date of summer 2023. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. No, we're not talking about the 80s film. We're talking about the game adaptation that is coming out in the 2020s, coming next year. Scars Above, third-person space shooter with a dash of horror creatures. Not much is known, but keep your eye open for it. Weird Song, a new RPG horror-style game from RPG veterans hailing from Bethesda and more. No release date is known, but keep your eye out for more information. Age of Empires 4 is releasing an anniversary update for its one-year anniversary with the two new civs, the Malayans and Ottomans. Gotham Knights showed off more villains from the game, including Harley Quinn and Clayface. The release date for this game has moved up a few days to October 21st. Where Winds Meet, a new game from a new studio, set in a feudal Japan. No release date yet. Hideo Kojima showed up to Gamescom to announce his new podcast for Spotify. Thanks for making the time for that, Jeff. Park Beyond, an amusement park simulator coming from Bandai Namco, is going to arrive in 2023. Dark Tide Warhammer 40,000, similar to the Vermintide games, Dark Tide is coming in November. Blacktail is a game steeped in European myths. You are a girl accused of witchcraft usage and you have to choose to be good or evil. Baba Yaga is heavily involved in the lore of this game. Game is up for pre-order and launches this winter. Phantom Hellcat showed off a trailer and literally nothing else. Crossfire X, it has a new content update coming soon. Door for Romantic started on Steam, had great success, and is now coming to Nintendo Switch. The Outlast Trials, shown last year at Gamescom, closed tests will be at the end of October into November. You can sign up now. The finals coming from Embark Studios. We'll have a full reveal in September, but you can sign up now for playtests on Steam. Finally, Dark Island 2 set in LA, not on an island, but you know, coming February 3rd to consoles, Alexa, Game Control, Stadia, Epic, but not Steam. Thank you for watching this fast 5-minute recap of Gamescom. More details will be coming this weekend in our gaming news recap.